And 12, I'm sorry.
No, sir, and 7 and 8 as well. You're not reading my list. Let's double check what you got there. Okay, I'm not going to play that game with you, but I'll just start talking. Item number 2 is the Sierra Canyon bond measure, $55 million. This is David Court is the trustee who we are applauding for disclosing that he gave to Englander during this time, because the trustees from Harvard Westlake did not disclose it. Munger, a bunch of them, Jaimin Chang, a whole bunch of people just never disclosed that they were connected to the school, and they're trying to shove a bridge across Coldwater over a public roadway against the objection of the neighbors in CD2. So we're doggedly watching that. We're upset and we're concerned about it. Item 5 is the proposed waterfront BID. Now, BIDs are terrific, and this is where
Mr. President, the speaker
that is
does not
I
have
signed
a
up
card
for,
on
ma'am.
five.
You don't decide. You don't have to physically.
Just go ahead, Mr.
I'm trying to
Previn.
speak
Go
on the
ahead.
item. Why would I not be able to speak on item 5? It's on
But,
the section.
Mr. Previn, hold his time. Mr. Previn, you want to argue or just continue? I didn't stop you. Go ahead.
I'm going to continue speaking about it, which is now my microphone's been turned off. Okay, it's a business improvement. Anyway, let's be clear. $224,000 for a boundary study by LAPD at the number 68 budget memo. How about we have the bids cough up and cover that, because it's about studying about where to do patrol. The way you do patrol is you send the cars out and you respond to calls. So that should be a good resolution to that one. Item number 7 is the Center Theater Group. We're having a little Graham Park howdy do, and I love that. I love theater.
Okay, now,
and I
Mr.
love
Previn, you
Will
don't
Ferrell.
have a card on 7, so you can't
Well,
speak
that's in
on that
dispute,
one.
sir, because
no,
there's
no
no reason.
Mr. Previn, you want to give him his, Mr. Previn, you don't, okay? So speak to the items I said, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 5. You don't have 7, Mr. Previn, so go ahead.
Microphone, I'm wasting my time. Item number 8 is traffic signals. For the last 15 seconds, I was trying to address the traffic signals. David Rue in CD4 has come up with $179,000 from the Ventura Boulevard Cahuenga corridor plan. It's $179,000. I live in that area. I cross. You just increased parking at the Metro at Universal City. There's an area that needs a look. It's the intersection entrance onto the 101 freeway right off of Cahuenga. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous. We don't need a bike lane, though I do appreciate it. We don't. And what we do note is that the budget memo number 11 looked at alleys and paving and potholes, and in CD7 they only had 20 done, whereas in Bonin's district they had almost 500, and in Koretz's district they had almost 500. This is the abnegation of Mr. Felipe Fuentes, and you, sir, have not filled the potholes in that district as you promised you would. They have nothing going on over there in the pothole department. So I'm upset about that, I have to admit. Item number 9 is HSID. What's not to love about HSID, the guys sneaking around up in HHH? They need to provide the audio recordings as we discussed. But this one, they are doing a nice thing, sir. They're coming up with $43,000 to cover the back water bills for a not-for-profit in CD7. So whereas I do appreciate that, I must tell you, the nose starts to twitch because not everybody has that program.
Okay, let's give him this general public comment minute now.